Hey everyone, Kevin Lewis with Home Life Benchmark Realty, and it's time for your August 2021 Fraser Valley Real Estate Update. The numbers are in for July 2021, and we've seen a fairly significant slowdown in the market, with the total number of sales being for July 2021 being 11% slower than June 2021 and 33% less sales than May 2021. However, despite the fact that they're trending downwards in total numbers, we are 15% over the average for July for the 10-year average. So while it may look as if the market is slowing down, it may actually be slowing down a little bit. We're certainly not in a slow market, and we certainly have not reached a balanced market. It is still significantly a seller's market, and that's compounded by the fact that we're actually at the lowest level of inventory we've ever had for July since 1981. Now, an important thing to keep in mind with that stat is there has been thousands of new homes built since 1981. So we're just looking at the total number of homes that are available for sale in 1981 was more than we have in 2021, and all those extra homes that have been built since then are added on top of that as the total percentage. So as a total percentage of homes that are available, we're at a very, very low number right now. And when you have low inventory for anything, the basic rules of supply and demand kick in, and prices will likely continue to creep up as long as the inventory levels stay low. Now, seeing the activity cool over the summer months is very, very common for us to see, as most people would rather relax, enjoy their homes in the summer, put their feet up, and enjoy the few months of nice weather that we get around here. So it's not uncommon to see the number of new listings go down and the total number of sales decrease in the summer months. So it's going to be important looking forward for the next couple of months once we get back into the swing of things through September and October, and life begins to get back to more normal as the pandemic is coming to its final stages, hopefully. Of course, if anything changes and there's a new set of lockdowns, we may have to readjust what our predictions are going to be for the coming months. But assuming that everything is going to carry on going with plan as everybody gets double vaccinated and everything, and we carry forward with bringing things back to more normalcy, we might say, I do expect to see more listings come up in September and October, just as that's the way the market traditionally would operate anyways. And you add into that, more people are going to feel more comfortable as we get back to more normalcy that may have been hesitant for safety reasons to have their home on the market and have strangers come through their home. If, however, we don't see as many new listings come up in September and October, the buyers are still out there and they still want homes to buy, and when you have 10 buyers for every one home that's for sale, that is going to drive the prices up even further than they currently are. So it's certainly not impossible to say that prices will continue to increase. I do think that we are going to see many more new listings come up in September and October, and hopefully that's the case to help balance the market a little bit and make everybody have a little bit more time and a little bit more options as far as which home they're going to be buying next. Overall, it's still a pretty reasonably good time to buy or sell real estate, as I don't predict any major price decreases coming in the near future, or the long-term future for that matter. It's always possible, and of course I don't have a crystal ball, but I just don't see it happening with the way that the activity has been going lately. We still are going to have new immigration coming in, feeding more population, new homes are still being built. There should be long-term stability in our market for the next couple of years. As far as 1 year out, as I've already touched on, if we do get that inventory build up, I do think we will see prices remain relatively stable to where they are. So if you are looking to buy a home, maybe you're a first-time buyer, there's a bit of a dice roll whether you go ahead and buy something now, or if you wait for September and October and hopefully the level of inventory does pick up, but we can never be certain of that. So my best suggestion is we start looking now. If we come across the right home, we put an offer in. If we don't end up winning that offer because it's multiple offers, it's the exact same thing as not putting an offer in at all, and that way you know you've put an effort in. You're not going to see that home sold for $5,000 less than what you would have been willing to pay and have some real regrets there. You're in the same position if you write an offer and it gets rejected as you are not writing an offer at all. So we might as well be looking at this point in time and writing offers that we feel comfortable with, and if nothing comes to fruition in the next couple of months here, hopefully we do see that inventory build up, and that's when you can really start your search much more diligently, as the inventory numbers should grow and the total number of homes to the total number of people considering buying should get to a more balanced number. Now, of course, if you're thinking of selling, very low inventory is certainly a good thing for you as a seller. Many people are waiting for September, and I've heard quite a few people across the last couple of months saying that they want to wait until September to list their homes, which to each their own, of course. But if we did list sooner than that, which time is certainly running out as we are a quarter of the way through August already, you may have an opportunity to have 10 buyers for every one seller, like I said before, as opposed to 5 buyers for every one seller if the inventory numbers do continue to build. That could put you certainly at an advantage and make your home sell that much quicker, and possibly even for more money than you might get if you do wait. Now, of course, again, I can't predict the future. Prices may increase in the next 3 months, and if you sold now, you maybe get more money in 3 months from now. It's one of those things that's just too difficult to really predict what's going to happen exactly. But I think that if you were to list it sooner than later, the total number of competition homes that you have to compete with is going to be lower than it likely will be in a month or 2 months from now. Thanks for tuning in to the August 2021 Fraser Valley Real Estate Update. As always, I love to hear your comments, concerns, questions, anything like that. Drop me a line, leave me a comment below, send me an email, kevin@kevinlewis.com, give me a phone call, 604-218-5635, send me a text. Any way you want to get in touch, I always like hearing from you, so I look forward to talking to you soon.